Hey, this is Carl and welcome to another monthly episode of Statues I Wish I Could Afford. In this video, I'll be showing you guys a summary of all the cool stuff featured this month in the weekly World of Custom Statues, as well as statues that I did pre-order or paid for follow-up payments. So let's start the list. First on the list of interesting statues this month is this sold-out Red Goblin. This is one of those statues where the statue is actually better than the renders, is actually night and day. This Red Goblin is ready to ship and will be the best Red Goblin around. Would be hard to top off this one, especially with its great switch outs and the great sculpt and paint it comes with. Next is another sold out piece and it is ready to ship, is this Black Panther. Even comes with two bases, so it will be a lot easier to match this Black Panther with the rest of your Avenger collection. What makes it more great is that it has the MCU portrait of Chadwick Boseman. And I think this is the best Chadwick portrait around, even better than the one that Sideshow did. And the sculpt on this is just way more superior. I mean, look at those textures on his costume. Anyway, it comes with a lot of switch outs, so you'll have a lot of options on how to display this statue. We have next the prototype reveal of this Cosmic Spider-Man, the only Cosmic Spider-Man you'll need. I kinda wish we have more photos, but this is it for now. But you'd get the idea already of what this statue would look like. I think it will be the first quarter scale Cosmic Spider-Man that is not modded. Very nice clear resin base as well. Would be nice if his torso was actually translucent blue. This will make this statue really something else. Next is a statue that I didn't expect I'd love. As you guys know, I started making comic contents on the channel. One of the storylines I'm covering is actually Daredevil, and this is the outfit he is currently wearing on that series. So I'm definitely happy seeing this version of Daredevil, which has obviously a connection with me. Simple statue would easily fit next to my other Daredevils. Lots of portrait switch outs and even a portrait stand. This guy is also already printed and we'll probably see the prototype soon. Next is we have a prototype reveal and we have this Hulk and Betty diorama. Comes in the usual green and gray flavor. There will be no red version for this one, as the red Hulk is actually Betty's father and Betty is on her undies, and that would make it weird. Anyway, what's great about the statue is you can actually choose not to display Betty. So if you're not into sexy stuff, you can remove Betty. And if you want to display them separately, Betty actually has a different base where you can put her, and you can put the Horadic cube to Hulk. Oops, wrong cube. I mean the Tesseract. Next is not from the world of Marvel nor DC, and we have Invincible himself. We got the full reveal and open pre-order for this statue. This is the second in line. Their Omni-Man is already done and should be shipping soon, I believe. Like Omni-Man, this Invincible will come in both versions, which is bloody and the clean versions. Next is a statue that I didn't expect I'd love again, and we have this Kratos on throne. Just look at the sculpt, that just looks fantastic. This will be easily the best Kratos statue. Oh, by the way, if you don't know who this is from the game God of War. I have not played that game, but I see it all the time. This is gonna be a quarter scale, so you could expect this one to be really massive. Next two statues will be quite rare as they are both sculpted by Franco Carlissimo. First is we have this Ghost Rider. As usual, sculpt looks fantastic and this is a Franco sculpt. Concept also is pretty unique, not your usual Ghost Rider on a bike statue. If you are looking for a Ghost Rider and can't wait any longer, then you wouldn't go wrong with this one. Next one is a statue that is ready to ship, and we have this Magneto on throne. Concept is definitely quite unique on this one, as Magneto is not using Sentinels for his throne but is actually using the X-Jet and some other metal stuff found in the Xavier Institute. Nonetheless, this is still a Franco sculpt and will be greatly sought after because this is the first Magneto throne that Franco did. Next is another sold out piece, and we have Miss Marvel. I think this is the first or maybe the second Miss Marvel quarter scale statue. I really think though this is the best Miss Marvel statue around, without a doubt. Very beautiful portrait and a great paint to accompany that. Next is we have the second torso reveal for this recovery suit Superman. I think this is the only quarter scale that is comic accurate of the recovery suit Superman, because other usually add the cape, which obviously he doesn't have the cape because he lost his powers. Very great sculpt, very great paint job as well. Most likely be the only recovery suit Superman you'll need. Next is not a quarter scale statue but actually a life-size bust of Spider-Man. This statue comes in two flavors. We have the OG blue-red version and the symbiote transformation version of Spider-Man. Both will have a very nice Easter egg sculpt at the back. The transformation Spider-Man version is the only one of its kind on the life-size bust space. Next is we have another sold out statue and it's actually ready to ship, and we have this Thanos on throne. This is a very unique color application for Thanos. It is not your usual dull blue. You'll also have a lot of trophies at the base of Fallen Avengers, kinda like the Maestro on throne by XM. Lots of very nice portraits as well, and even has a portrait stand for those portraits. Next is we have the blue prototype reveal of this museum type Venom. I think this blue looks amazing. I kinda like it more than the black one, as you can clearly see the symbiote veins on his body. And overall, you can appreciate the sculpt more as it is not dark. I mean, the paint is not dark, so you could see it clearer. Lastly is we have the full reveal for this Venomized Cyclops. Honestly, not really into that Venomized stuff all that much, but this one actually looks good as a Venom. This is actually the second in line of Venomized X-Men. The first one was Wolverine and is actually sold out, and that too is also a very good Venom in my opinion. Before we move on to the second part of the program, I'd like to show you guys two prints of existing projects that I think are quite exciting. The first one is we have Pitt. The very first quarter scale of Pitt will soon open for pre-order, and we will also be seeing the prototype for that too. And lastly is we have the version 2 of this American Carnage. I actually have the version 1 if you guys saw the unboxing of that. So here are the statues that I did pre-order or paid for follow-up payments this month. I fully paid plus shipping for these two Queen Studio statue. First is the Iron Man M1. This is Iron Man's first armor, which I am very excited to receive. I'm so glad I didn't hunt the Iron Studios one, since I believe this is the better version. I'll save my thoughts when I have the statue. And lastly is the Iron Man M42. I actually already have the M42 from Sideshow, but of course I need to complete the Queen Studios quarter scale line of Iron Mans, so definitely need that. And I'd consider repainting my Sideshow one to maybe like the M43 that Sideshow is doing. Let me know in the comments below on what you guys think of the pieces mentioned in the video. For more fan art and custom statue updates, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future content. I upload updates every Sunday, 1 PM Pacific Standard Time. Check this video out right here. I know you'll enjoy it as much as this one. This is Carl, and see you in the next one.